It is so refreshing to be back in the game room here and making content for you guys, and to also be positive about Chevy for once. I have a Silverado ZR2 out there that has just been big lemon. We're not going to focus on that though, because I have some exciting news. The AEV Bison, which we all knew was going to happen, the Colorado ZR2, has been announced last week. I'm a little bit late to the game here, so if you guys wouldn't mind liking the video, this is going to fall by the wayside. So the true fans and the new coming viewers, thank you so much for watching this video, liking it, supporting it, and let me know your thoughts about this truck down below. Let's get it. First, real quick here, I want to go over the giveaway that's going on right now. I'm buying a new truck for full MSRP. Why don't I give you one, though, for essentially free? The Power Wagon giveaway is going on right now, and it is a dual giveaway with Street Speed 717's Corvette ZR1. That's right, the ZR1 giveaway is back. You have a second chance here to own a piece of history, one of the most famous Corvette ZR1s ever, and all you have to do is go down in the description. First link, buy any one of my products. They support the channel directly, so it helps me make content, and I love you guys to death for doing it. Thank you so much. Make sure you tag me with any of your products that you purchase on Instagram. I'll give you a shout out and repost it and give you a follow back. But the Power Wagon has a crazy assortment of custom equipment, this off-road rack and camper with a paint match wrap. We're also giving away a ton of camping gear with it, $10,000 cash, and one of the local armories around here, 717 Armory, has built a beautiful weapon to go with this rig. Yank Straps also stepped up and is giving a ton of off-road recovery equipment, and if this isn't your thing, you also get entered to win the Corvette ZR1. All of that you can win, plus $10,000 cash for a simple key tag, sticker, shirt, anything from the first link in the description gets you times 10 entries for both vehicles. And I don't want you to miss out. This giveaway ends in less than a week. Let's get you on the right path. Let me hand you the keys to the new life that you deserve. Thank you guys for the support, and good luck. My patience is finally paying off. The Colorado ZR2 AEV Bison. I'm going to try and not say that too much more in this video. That is a mouthful, but it is coming out. It was announced, I think, last week, but it has a ton of cool features on it. To get the regulars out of the way here, that always comes with the AEV Bison. You have the stamped steel front and rear bumper, which is awesome. This is winch compatible, and it literally is plug and play. Throw the winch in, you're ready to go. And this is just one more piece of equipment that provides you with redundancy with off-roading. You want every piece of redundancy that you possibly can. Four-wheel drive, that's your first step. Big chunky tires, second step. Front and rear lockers, third step. Winch, fourth step. Now, you can do all these out of order, but it tends to go that is the best order of operation here whenever it comes to off-roading. And it's not like each one of these objects help you out 10%, 20%. I feel like it doubles your off-roading capability every single time. And whenever one fails, you can rely on the next. And whenever all else fails, you always have that winch to get you out of trouble. So that's something that I look forward to utilizing, because we had to do it aftermarket on my previous Colorado ZR2, and it helped out a ton. I want to do off-road recoveries with this rig. Not so much off-road, even though they sort of go hand in hand, but the next Colorado that I'm getting here next month, end of August, should be end of August here, just in a couple of weeks, that should be on the lot and in my possession. But with that truck, I want to make it just a super off-roader. Just aggressive off-roader, nice lift kit, clean, everything's just good to go, just like my previous Colorado. With the AEV Bison that I want to get, I want to make that a off-road recovery rig. Some LED lights on it just to keep us safe at night, the like flashing amber lights, because a lot of our off-road recoveries or on-road recoveries are usually always done at night for some reason. And these Colorados, even though they're lightweight, seem to be pretty effective. So that's my idea for that build, plus a wrap and crazy stuff like that. It's going to be a lot of fun. But back on track for what the truck comes with. Bead locking wheels on 35-inch tires. The bead locker is so important, and to come factory and have true bead lockers is just huge, because we air down all the time. It seems to get you, that's just another step to take. If you don't have any modifications you have on your Jeep Cherokee from 1995 and you're off-roading, air down as much as you can within safe limits, because I'm assuming you don't have bead lockers. But if you do over air down or need to really air down, these bead lockers help make sure that the tires stay on the wheel. And it also helps whenever they're inflated and you bump into a rock. So that's huge to have that. Just gives it that little bit of an edge, like sort of turns into a tank tread, and that's awesome. Sand, rocks, anything like that, it's really gonna help. You're also getting AEV's bigger fender flares, which I had to do aftermarket on mine, and that's the reason why I'm thinking about just stepping up and just buying the AEV outright instead of putting the modifications on my ZR2 Colorado, because they're very expensive. AEV is an extremely expensive aftermarket company. Just for a couple pieces of plastic, it can run you almost $2,000. That's just for parts. And this helps you get to that 37-inch tire clearance. You might even be able to get some more on this, because it comes factory with 35s, and then adding, and that's just for the Colorado ZR2. Whenever you have the Bison package, you might be able to fit 37-inch tires on this factory, and with a lift kit, who knows how much more. The Bison comes with a ton of stamped steel skid plates underneath, which that's super important. Just gives you some peace of mind whenever you're off-roading. It's it's not as big of a risk, or you're going to puncture a gas tank or something stupid like that. There's so many vital components under there. And it also keeps water out for a limited time. If you're skimming through a puddle, it helps keep that greasy, dirty off-road trail water out of all those vital components. Lots of computers and bearings that need to be kept dry. It does come with a 2.7-liter engine, just like the regular Colorado ZR2, and that is going to get you around 310 horsepower, 430 foot-pound-feet of torque. Pretty respectable numbers for a 4-cylinder turboed truck. Just kind of sucks, though, because the Raptor Ranger, I think, is over 400 horsepower. I think it's like 430, 440. It does beat out the Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro with, I think that only has 410 pound-feet of torque. So it's really neck and neck whenever it comes to numbers, but I think as an off-roader, I've seen so many articles from like Car and Driver and all these different ones, they just copy the same title, saying, is this the Tacoma killer? Tacoma's been dead. If we're comparing it to the Colorado ZR2, especially the Bison, it's been dead. It's just the better truck. I don't mean to be offensive or pick sides here. I mean, I guess I am, but the Tacoma just, it can't match what the Colorado ZR2 is putting out. The only truck that can even come close to this, that's a mid-size truck, which I guess it's considered, is the Jeep Gladiator. And even then, I think that the Colorado ZR2 beats it out because the wheelbase is shorter, not as clunky, both easy to modify, but yeah, I just think that the Colorado ZR2 edges out the Gladiator. So it's the king truck, the king off-roader. I think it's better than anything. I honestly don't know what truck would come in first place over it. Let me know down in the comments if you can think of any, but anything from the factory, this is simply the best. And now with the AEV, it's beyond the better truck. But if you're a Toyota fanboy or a Ranger Ford fanboy, don't get me wrong, those are great platforms and they're very capable of off-roading. I think all these trucks can hold their own on virtually any trail that you throw at it. Now, whenever I say the best off-roader, I mean in the truck world. Obviously, a Jeep Rubicon 2-door on some massive tires is going to wipe the floor with any of these, but sticking with trucks, best off-roader ever built, and I cannot wait to test it. Factory rock sliders, and I love the shaker hood on here. I can't remember if I mentioned this, but it looks like a Stormtrooper. I know it's cliche. Every white truck is named the Stormtrooper or nicknamed the Stormtrooper, but this one actually sort of has resemblance of a Stormtrooper helmet. I think it looks good in white, and that shaker hood on the top, that hood scoop that the Silverado ZR2 had, I think is a great addition for the Colorado. That's what I love, is whenever a company finds some good cosmetic wear, they pass it along to the next generation, tweak it a little bit, and it just gets better and better and better. And that's why I think this is the best looking truck on the market right now, aside from maybe a TRX, but I think the reason I'm saying this is because it resembles a mini TRX. So happy about this, cannot wait to get started with this build. For long followers of the channel, you know how long of a road it's been to get to this point, but we're going to be testing this thing to the max. I cannot wait. Get modifications on it as much as we can. We already have wheels and tires lined up, so I'm super pumped about that. If you want updates on any of this stuff or the wrap color that we are putting on this truck, I have announced it. The wrap color that's going on my Colorado ZR2 that should be on it as soon as it gets here. Like, I'm going to take ownership of it. It's going straight to Curtis to be wrapped, and we're going to have a lot of fun just getting this thing to go viral and piss off the neighbors, just like the last one. Not that I'm trying to do that, but they get offended over stuff pretty easy. That's why we sell these shirts. Gotta stay free. RFRacing717 on Instagram. Let me know your thoughts of the truck down below. Likes are always appreciated. This is sort of a different video, so if you guys wouldn't mind liking the video, it helps out so much. And if you want to change your life, like I mentioned earlier in the video, the Power Wagon and ZR1 Corvette giveaway is going on right now. Buy anything down in the description. First link, stickers, key tag, shirts. I think a knife just dropped too. We have a brand new knife that just dropped. Perfect EEC, and it matches the Power Wagon. It's a simple knife, and it gets the job done. So thank you guys again for the support. See you next time.